Well, there's a new effort to end the war in Ukraine. It involves several federal agencies teaming up to put financial strain on wealthy Russians in Vladimir Putin's inner circle. Our Paul Gerke joins us live to tell us about klepto capture. What's klepto capture, Paul?
It's the name of the new operation I'm going to tell you about in just a second. We heard President Biden talking about this in the State of the Union address. He referenced Russian oligarchs specifically, saying, "We are coming after your ill-begotten gains." And just this morning, we've learned that French authorities have seized a yacht linked to Igor Sechin, a close ally of President Putin and CEO of the oil giant Rosneft. That boat was under repair in a Mediterranean resort. The crew attempted an urgent departure when French customs showed up. As the European Union starts to seize assets like that yacht, a handful of federal agencies here in the United States are working together to do something similar, and their efforts might just end the war in Ukraine.
We will leave no stone unturned.
Attorney General Merrick Garland unveiled taskforce klepto capture Wednesday, an Avengers-esque collaboration between the FBI, IRS, Homeland Security, and other agencies. It's designed to enforce sanctions against Russian oligarchs, wealthy businessmen who often have the ear of President Putin.
The Justice Department will use all of its authorities to seize the assets of individuals and entities who violate these sanctions. Let me be clear. If you violate our laws, we will hold you accountable.
The idea is to isolate the mega-rich oligarchs from the Kremlin and separate their double lives, loyal to Putin but living lavishly in the West, sending their kids to private European schools and spending their summers on gaudy yachts in the Mediterranean.
Well, I think they're all worried. I've worked for Russians twice, and I've had two boats seized out from under me, once in Marina Aeroporto in Italy, and then one at Sunrise Harbor in Fort Lauderdale. The one in Italy was by Interpol.
The oligarchs are in a precarious position. Their wealth is disappearing as the ruble plummets and restrictions on international transactions undermine their businesses. But speaking out against Putin could be an even costlier proposition. While some cautiously criticize the war, European sanctions are already applying pressure. Forbes reports mining magnate Alisher Usmanov, who was sanctioned by the EU, had his 512-foot yacht seized by German authorities. The pleasure craft is valued at nearly $600 million. Others recently sanctioned include banker Mikhail Friedman and oil and gas CEO Nikolai Tokarev. Roman Abramovich, the billionaire owner of English Premier League stalwart Chelsea FC, says he's putting the club up for sale, with all proceeds going to people in Ukraine. Abramovich is not currently facing financial sanctions, but UK politicians are stepping up pressure to include him on their list.
Russia's billionaires control about 30% of the nation's wealth. And just how powerful are they, you may ask, Adrian? They have as much stashed in foreign accounts as the entire population of Russia has invested in Russia itself.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.